Alright, the date is Wednesday the 15th of June 2011. And the time is 10:51 AM. No entering. Well, actually near Stephensons solicitors. I want to find out what's going on if they're actually helping the job centre or they're helping me. But today I'll find this one out. Something tells me they're taking bribes. There's that truth on it though.
Can you do eligible now?
It's, yeah.
Yeah, right, and then have a look at what's going on. You're going to contact you.
Yeah, I don't know where they're bought, or it's obviously because I'm working. Yeah.
Hello, I think I'm walking on the phone. I'm sorry I can't see you today, I'm right in the middle of something, but we're just going to work out if your wages are still eligible.
Right, yeah, I know about it. You told me that not phone. And what I've done is I've sent an email, an email to your account. Have you got it? Because that's the only way I can get it down here. Now, there's one question I'm going to ask you before you disappear. Now, why is it that all that evidence on that Exposed 90, what I put on, why can I not use it? Why is it going to be one word against the other?
Because they won't allow recorded evidence.
Yeah, but that's good evidence. That's exactly what happened in sanctions.
With greatest respect, it isn't good evidence because there's no independent assessment or witness statement that can say that that was recorded at that time at that place. Just can't do it that way.
Unbelievable.
Well, look, that's my advice to you.
I know where's the job centre
If you want to try and submit that as evidence to the tribunal on the day, they will tell you exactly the same.
I will, because even the police have heard it.
Yeah.
And even they said, in a way, it's good evidence. It's the best evidence you can ever get. Actually, it has got dates and times on that. It's on the original files, because I've got them.
Well, at the end of the day, we can certainly mention to the tribunal in our submissions that you have recordings that purport to be of the particular episodes that you say they purport to.
Yeah, exactly what they did to me.
Whether they accept that or not is another matter.
Well, that's it, innit? But I've already phoned up the tribunal. I've been in contact with them and I found out that I keep getting letters through saying about appeals, about they've not received the letter. Yeah. Now, I've already phoned them up and they've said they've got them. So I
well, I've got another one yesterday. Basically, there are 3 appeals.
And why is the 3 appeals? There should only be 1.
No, you've got 3 appeals because the first appeal is in relation to what they say is restricting the job seekers agreement by only going to certain types of work.
Yeah.
You said you were looking for more work.
Which I've got qualifications in mechanics to do so.
Yeah, I appreciate all that, Mr. First. That's part of the evidence we'll need to put to the tribunal. To be honest, I'm not so concerned about the evidence to the tribunal today. What we need to do is find out if we can still assist you because of legal aid, and we need to get the tribunal's procedure sorted out so that we're representing you on all 3 appeals if we can.
Yeah.
The second appeal is in relation to this, I can't remember the name of the company now, but the job that they said you didn't go for. And then the third appeal is against another sanction, which I haven't got the papers for. That's what they're saying the last one is about.
I'm going to take a look at it. Is it okay if I have a look at them papers? Is that all the copies?
Yeah, you should have received copies of
No, I've got more copies off them. I've got stuff what really I shouldn't have off the job centre floor. So I don't know if it's supposed to have been sent to the tribunal, but it's actually been sent to me. It's even put on that they're trying to blame me and basically said at tribunal that it's all my fault. That's what they're saying, and it's in black and white. I've got evidence on that.
Mr. Fairhurst, they're inevitably going to say that, aren't they?
Yeah.
The whole point of the case is that they're saying you didn't act according to the rules. So it would be, we wouldn't be having an appeal if they weren't saying that, would we?
No.
Well, so they're bound to say that. What we have to prove is that you didn't act. And that's what the case is about.
Yeah.
In any case where you've got someone who's sanctioned for restricting their agreement or not accepting a job, etc., etc., obviously they make a decision based on the fact that they believe you didn't do something, or you did do something that you shouldn't have done. That's why they apply a sanction. Now, in most cases that we run about JSA sanctions,
Yeah.
to be frank, we win most of them, because if I'm perfectly honest with you, what I think, this is my own personal opinion, not an official opinion, most people at the job centre make those decisions as a type of punishment or coercion to get people to look for work. You know, there's even been stories in the national press, I'm sure you've read them, where job centre plus staff, Ian Duncan Smith in particular, the Secretary of State, has denied that people have targets within job centres to sanction so many people a month or a week or a period. Well, they've had to backtrack on that, because only this week they found out that they do have targets to sanction so many people.
Exactly 3 people a week. I've already checked that one out.
Which they've now said they don't do anymore. So the whole, look, I appreciate your frustration at the situation. I'm not here to defend how the Secretary of State conducts affairs. We spend most of our time challenging decisions by the Secretary of State. That's our job.
But what it is though, I'm not having them using out-of-date stuff against me, because that's exactly what they did.
Well, all I can say is that we will put the best case forward for you in terms of why you believe those decisions are wrong. What this tribunal is not about and can never be about is for you to seek some sort of compensation in relation to being harshly done by. What I would suggest to you is that if you win your appeals, then the evidence that you've got of you being harshly treated, if you believe that's so, you can certainly use in a formal statutory complaint to the DWP. I wouldn't be putting that forward at this stage, because all they'll turn around and do is say, well, it's still under appeal and we've not even decided if what he's saying is right yet or not.
In other words, they throw money at people that keep them quiet, taking bribes. See, I know what goes on in the DWP.
Well, Mr. Fairhurst,
I've investigated it.
Mr. Fairhurst, I can understand your frustration with the situation. I can honestly tell you, and I'm not trying to be patronising here, but I can honestly tell you that I've represented people who've been treated far harsher than you by the DWP.
But this has been going on since 2008. I lost my job because of that.
Mr. Fairhurst, we deal with people who are frustrated with DWP decisions every day of our working lives. As I said, we're not here to defend the DWP, but we have to follow a legal process in order to put decisions right. If you have a complaint against how the DWP have acted, then that's perfectly within your rights to put that complaint forward.
Yeah.
And if that's found to be the case, they can compensate you for your lost time, trouble, etc., etc. That's entirely up to you. I don't really see how else that situation can be remedied. They can apologise and they can put right the wrong, and they can compensate you for time, trouble, effort and inconvenience, stress, hardship and all the rest of it. But that's the way the law works. If I get run over by a car and it's not my fault, then nobody's going to make my health better. You can't wave a magic wand, can they? But they can compensate me. And I would have to do that through a form of claim or complaint, which is what you would have to do. But you're not going to win your complaint at this stage, because we've not even found out whether the facts of the case are accepted by a tribunal or not. So we have to do this first.
Do this, just get it done.